First up today, we take it behind the scenes with the Meet The Adebanjos guys, as the fantastic news is that the team at MTA Productions have been commissioned to create a second series of everyone's favourite Nigerian sitcom. And although all content has been kept top secret, we managed to get a sneak behind the scenes with creator Deborah Odatuyo and co to whet your appetite. Deborah, returning to the helm for Meet The Adebanjos, Season 2, what can we expect? The people are eager.
There are a lot of changes for Season 2. I think that the audiences will be more intrigued and more involved in the characters' storylines and their growth, because you see them in different situations. You see Auntie Funke in a new setting in her workplace. There were some really interesting storylines with the kids. We touched on a lot of social issues like identity, how parents raise their kids, about peer pressure, and then or even we even deal with issues like a woman earning more than a man, and how that affects the household. So I think there are a lot more relatable storylines that people will be able to identify with and also laugh and enjoy, because it will relate to them and experiences they've had in their household. And
once again, major props to you guys at MTA Productions, because I know it has not been easy. It's been a hard slog. What kind of hurdles have you had to overcome to make this a realisation?
I always say, with production, the P in production is for people. And if you have the right people, and if you work with the right people, then you will get the product or the production done. For me, it was a personal challenge directing 24 episodes, because there are no breaks.
Excuse me, 24?
24 episodes.
In how long?
In 8 weeks. And so that's effectively almost like an episode a day. As a director, I don't think I've ever really worked as fast. So it's been a challenge, but it's exciting when you're overcoming that challenge and when you're like, okay, it can be done.
David, one of the new characters introduced for Season 2 of Meet The Adebanjos. Tell us a little bit about Tony.
Well, Tony's the cafe owner that Funke gets a job in. Bayo gets fed up with her sponging off the family, so orders her to get a job early on in the series, and she applies for a job in my cafe. I don't think you can get a job anywhere else, actually, but so she winds up in my cafe, and I reluctantly give her a trial, and then her amazing soup proves so popular that I'm forced to employ her. What's it like delving into the Meet The Adebanjo world? Well, it's fun. It's obviously a completely different world and market that I'm used to and stuff. So it's great to see a different way of people working, and a real sort of family atmosphere on the set, and the amount of stuff that they get through on a day is sort of remarkable, really. So there's a great energy and a great sense of vitality that goes on. So yeah, it's fun.
Quincy, a man I didn't expect to bump into on the Meet The Adebanjos set. What exactly are you doing here?
I'm playing an inspector character. This is like one of my first time experiences acting, and being on the set for a little while, it makes me have so much respect and admiration for any actor or actresses who can wait around, and this is the part where the audience don't see.
So how did you end up with this little cameo in the show?
Basically, I was approached by a young lady who I've known pretty well from my stand-up days, and asked me if I can come down and try out this character. And she said that the character would suit me. So I just said, oh, fair enough. I'm a big fan of the Adebanjos anyway, and I really do well. So I just come down and give my little support.
Are you looking forward to what the new season's got to offer?
Any sitcom with my people in it, I'm always looking forward to seeing it come out, and I hope that people can support it. And hopefully with my series they can retweet and get more of the Bajan listeners, so to speak, coming over to the Caribbean and the African people as well.